Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars, The Old Republic. And now, when we left off, we had just spoken to Mayor Claren, and he had told us to try and find some commando teams of Gorix. Now, this is actually a lot more difficult than I anticipated. As you can probably see here, I wandered all the way up this path here, went over here, and I thought to myself, okay, so the entrance is going to be around here somewhere. No, that was not the case. As you can probably see here, I actually had to go all the way around here, go up this road, and then try and find it from the other side. So I was just so confused, no idea where to go, and eventually I was able to find it, thank goodness. So, without further ado, let us head into the phase, and we will see what the hidden cave has in store for us. Well, it appears it has mortar volley, that is for sure. My goodness, look at all that damage. That is some very nice damage indeed. Ilara is already healing me very nicely indeed, and we can just take this guy out relatively easily. Look at that. I do believe this spec is actually very effective, essentially against these guys. Not really too much against the elite mobs, I have to admit. The elite mobs are a little bit more difficult than I would like. As you can see, they are actually proving to be rather tricky. However, we are able to do so much damage with our high impact bolt that I don't believe they will actually make any difference to us at this point, especially when we have Ilara healing us all the time. So, yes, let's just make sure that we can take down the bonus mission as well. We need to kill, what is it? Imperial squad leaders. Oh, okay, very interesting. Okay, well, I believe a pulse cannon is in order here. I was hoping to actually take out the scanner drone, but unfortunately not. Okay, now a nice gut for that, and we'll get a nice high impact bolt on that fellow, finish him off, and there we go. Now, I don't know whether you've noticed, but I've been attempting to get all of the enemies gutted, because if I can do that, as you see here, it actually does a huge amount of damage over time with the bleed, and I do believe... yes, the high impact bolt also synergizes with that, because if I am able to keep gut bleeding all over our enemies here, then I'll be able to use high impact bolt whenever I like. As you can see here, only usable against incapacitated targets and targets suffering from periodic damage. And then if I can use shock strike before I use high impact bolt, then it will just synergize even further, which is great. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to, oh my goodness, wade through this poison mist, by the looks of things, and then get some nice damage on here with our pulse cannon. And I do believe we will have to melee this fellow, gut him, and then gut this fellow. And then we'll do a high impact bolt, take out that guy, take out this guy, and now we only have 2 remaining for the bonus quest. However, as you see, we took a huge amount of damage, because we were taking on 2 elite mobs there. So that is not great, I have to admit, but we do have this. Ah, that's Culto immunity. That is obviously something that Ilara was giving us right there, which is quite nice of her, to say the least. And now, we just want to ascertain where we have to go. Okay, so we have to obviously defeat the Imperial squad leaders, and then find the commando team. The commando team is no doubt going to be a lot more difficult than I imagine. So, what are we going to do here? I think we're going to wait for mortar volley, I do believe, and then we will be using it against these guys. Oh yeah, look at that damage. Lovely damage. Now a nice sticky grenade to finish those guys off, and then we can just head over here, take out this one, and normal attacks? I think normal attacks would be fine here. There we are. And now we can take out the squad leader. I would like to start off with a sticky grenade, however, so I do believe we are just going to be doing that instead. And some nice full auto damage right there. And a nice high impact bolt once we have shock struck him as well. Oh yeah, look at that. 819 damage. Very nice. And then take him out. Now, wait a minute. Just want to make sure that I'm not going in the wrong direction. So, yes, as you could probably tell, we are sending our companions off to complete slicing missions so we can get our slicing up to 105. Now, they have actually given us an augmentation chip. I have no idea how good this actually is, but we are going to be accepting it, and M14X has also completed it. So if you do not mind, I would like to send them off to increase it even further, and hopefully we'll be able to get our slicing skill up for the next flashpoint, just in case, because I do know that slicing has actually been quite important in those flashpoints. Not a necessity, but it would have been nice to have it at our disposal. Okay, I think I know where the commando team is. Are they over there? No, surely not. They can't be over there. Well, whatever the case, I'm going to be taking out these squad leaders here and the heavy soldier. And we probably want to gut him as quickly as we can. So let's get into range. A nice shock strike would be nice, and then a high impact bolt to finish him off with some ion pulses. There we are. Okay, so the bonus mission is done. That is good. That's given us an additional 5,100 experience. Not bad at all. And as a result, we are almost... wow, very close to being level 31. So, let's head on over here.
Halt! Identify yourself immediately.
Havoc Squad, pleased to meet you.
What? I thought Havoc Squad was on our side now, Sarge.
We'll figure it out when they're dead. Open fire!
Well, that was a quick conversation, wasn't it? Okay, well, I don't believe we are going to be having any difficulties with these guys, because I have gutted this guy, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to just use Shock Strike if we can avoid all of the things on the ground. That would be wonderful as well. I would like to be able to gut everyone, though, so let's try to do that, shall we? Oh my goodness. I think I might be dying. No, I will not die. Not today, at least. Yes? Are we okay? Yes? I think so. Okay, take out that guy. Yeah, there we go. Defeat the Imperial Technician, we did that. How do I heal myself? Ah, yes. Let's do that. 20-minute cooldown on that ability. Hopefully I'll be able to rejuvenate a little. Yes. Come on, Imperial Commando. Okay, nice sticky grenade. Oh my. Oh my. Yes, it's almost down. It's almost down. Unfortunately, this guy is actually going to be proving rather difficult. There we are. Yes, come on. Ah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Maybe I shouldn't have run from Elara, but we were getting taken out quite a lot, so I think it was necessary, but wow, how are you supposed to do that without dying? That's what I've got to say. Maybe you... Ah, I think I probably focused the wrong units. That's probably why we had problems there. Oh well, that's not too bad. We were able to rejuvenate ourselves on the spot, and I don't believe we are going to be having any difficulties now taking out the Sergeant, because we've already taken out 2 of them. Have we already taken out 2 of them? We've taken out the Technician at least. And it's just the Commando and the Sergeant left, which is good. So, first off, what do we want to do? Well, we want to start with a full auto, I suppose. Look at how easy this guy is! And the Sergeant doesn't even attack us? Oh my. Really? Okay. Okay, Mortar Volley is in order then. Nice sticky grenade to go along with that. Some nice gutting action. And then I think we'll do another shock strike there. High impact bolt. And as you can see, this guy just falls before us like paper. Ah, that really grinds my gears, it does, whenever that kind of thing happens. Now we need to talk to the Imperial Technician, of course. And yeah, he's actually over here. He's not in the room. So let us speak to him, and hopefully he will help us.
Surrender! I surrender! Please!
All I need is the location of your base. Tell me that and you can go.
Base coordinates. Here, on this data pad. Please. Mercy. Mercy.
I'll spare you, for whatever good that does you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, I didn't completely want to let him go, but I just wanted to let him know not to cross me again. Of course. I don't want to upset Elara at the moment. Once she has a lot of affection, I do believe we can start to select those options again and have some fun. So, wait a second here. We are going to be making a call, it appears. Okay, let's do that.
Lieutenant! Lieutenant, can you hear me? This is Oleg Claren. Are you there, Lieutenant?
Has something come up?
Hughes just called. He said Colonel Gorick is pulling out. He's going to run for it, Lieutenant. That scum killed dozens of innocent people for his tests. Those people deserve justice. Their families deserve justice. Please hurry, Lieutenant. Gorik has to pay for what he's done.
That imp scum won't get away from me.
You've got him on the run. Now finish him off. Good luck, Lieutenant. Claren out. Right.
Okay, so now we have to find Fuse, it appears. Okay, well, hopefully he's not going to be too far away, otherwise that's going to be rather tricky. And I suppose we will be taking another planetary commendation like I did last time, and we will of course accept all of these things. We've gained a legacy level, excellent! Oh my goodness, I was really quite wanting to get level 3 on our legacy here, and now I do want to get Pulse Generator, I do believe. That should be the one to go for? Yeah, I think it will be, because Gut slows the target by 50% for 6 seconds, not really worth it, and I think that should be fine. Wow, this is actually really good. Oh, critical strike bonus? Well, we do critical strike quite a bit. Wow. Okay. Well, I would say, actually, that this might... I don't know. It's rather strange, actually. Both of the damage trees for the Vanguard do seem to be focused on player versus player combat quite a bit. And just hang on one second. I am just going to quickly AFK for a really quick moment. Okay, so I've made my way out of the hidden cave, and we are now greeted by the news that we must head over to the Dune Sea. Oh my. Okay, the Dune Sea is actually going to prove itself to be quite difficult as far as I'm aware, or at least it was quite difficult for my Sith Inquisitor when she arrived in the area. That was, well, yes, quite difficult to say the least. I was not prepared for the strength of the enemies there. I'm actually just looking to see what kind of slicing opportunity we can see here, but I do not see one. Can you see it? Ah, there it is. Oh, 125. Never gonna happen. Okay, we are actually quite close to that. We are actually quite close to that. Well, 112. Not actually too bad, but still. Okay, we're going to be, let's see, getting some more lockboxes, I do believe. That will be some nice quick... well... nice quick money and slicing skill, I suppose you could say, and we'll send this guy to get some, yeah, slicing parts. Really not too useful for us at the moment, or at least, are they? I don't actually know. I know it's very good for money, slicing skill, and why am I attempting to jump up there? Let's just take a look. Okay, I think I can probably jump down here, can I not? I'm gonna die if I jump down there. Okay, I'll tell you what, I will cut away, and once we have arrived in the Dune Sea, I will cut back. Okay, so we have finally arrived at... wait a minute, where are we? We are at some place where we can find Fuse, of course, and it's in the middle of absolutely nowhere. I had to head to the Dune Sea, travel all the way down this road, find the nearest outpost for the flight path, of course. That is actually very useful. And then wander out into the desert. As you can see, we are absolutely in the middle of nowhere, and I can only assume this is where the Imperials have set up their base. Yes, Kalarath Imperial Base. So, let's do our very best with the mortar volley strike, and then a nice sticky grenade, I think, to the rifleman, and then we'll do some guts on these guys. There we are. Take him out relatively easily. Thankfully enough, this group did not have an elite unit in with them. Otherwise, we probably would have had quite a couple of issues right here. And now... we have another bonus mission. Okay, so the bonus mission entails that we kill another 16 of these guys. That's not too bad, okay. Now, I'm hopeful that I'll be able to... unfortunately, I was not able to hit that guy in the back. Well, that's unfortunate. We'll just have to try and take them out otherwise. And there we go. Thank you very much. As long as we can take out the elite, I do believe we will have no problems whatsoever. So maybe that is our tactic. Maybe that's what we want to use. We just want to take out the elite, and then hopefully the normal units will not take us out. That appears to be the way we should play this. So, any elites? I don't see any elites, so let's do it. Okay, so this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because of course we do have these guys right here, and they don't really do much. But they are a lot of them, and I can now use my explosive surge. Oh yes, look at that. Some excellent damage right there. And we can now use some nice high-impact bolts to finish these guys off as well. There we are. Thank you very much. Okay, so that was a little bit more successful in our efforts to take them out fast and quick. And clean, of course. And now, okay. What should we do here? Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll throw a sticky grenade and then we'll run back a little bit. Because then we can draw these guys out. And then we can use pulse cannon against them, take them out immediately, as you can no doubt tell, very, very easily indeed, and then deal with this guy. Unfortunately, I am taking a lot of damage from him, so we might need to gut him and do everything else that we require to deal some good damage. And then we will also go for some nice full auto. Oh yeah, there we go. Thank you very much. And now we just need to rejuvenate ourselves, and I'll say hey in the guild chat. There we are. Now, let's take a look here. Are we okay? Oh, pulse generator. Yes, we do have damage increased. So, let's try to get that working for us until, well, if we don't obviously waste it, that would be pretty bad. There we are. We need to get out of that fire, though. That would be useful, wouldn't it? So let's just do our AoEs here. That might not actually help us out too much, would it? Okay, a nice gut on that guy, and then we can finish this guy off with regular attacks. I am not doing this very well. When we're fighting regular units and large groups of them, I'm absolutely fine. It must be my Diablo experience coming through there. Diablo and Torchlight, who knows? But I think this particular instance where we are fighting an elite unit, I think the elite units definitely know my number. They are definitely able to do way too much, in my opinion. So let's just take out these guys, and we'll actually be able to do a mortar volley on this guy as well, which is excellent. I will not be able to move out of the fire just yet. I am now, however, so that's pretty good. And let's just try and get as much damage on this guy as we can. A nice shock strike, a nice high impact bolt for a nice 866 damage, and then we can just finish this guy off. There we go. Yes, we're needing to rejuvenate ourselves quite a bit more when fighting elite units, I have to admit, which is unfortunate, but no problem at all. We were able to... Ah, there he is. We were able to defeat them, and of course complete the bonus mission as well. And C2N2 has also completed his slicing mission, which is rather nice. So let us move over and speak to Fuse.
Lieutenant, you made it just in time. Gork called for a full-scale evacuation. He's already at the hangar in the back of the base overseeing the evacuation, and he has my bomb designs with him. Please, you have to get to the landing area and stop Gork before he escapes with my bomb designs.
Gork won't escape from me.
If anyone can do it, it's you. Good luck, Lieutenant.
Warning. Warning. Self-destruct sequence initialized. All personnel must evacuate to the hangar area immediately. This is not a drill. Countdown sequence initialized. Warning. Warning. Facility detonation imminent.
Oh no, we're too late. The entire base, it's gonna be vaporized. We're out of time.
Don't give up on me now. We're getting out of here.
Havoc Squad never surrenders, right? Never fails. You'd have to go to the command center to cancel the detonation, and... well, you could even unlock myself from there. But by the time you reach the command center and stop the explosion, Gork will have escaped with my bomb designs. That can't happen.
I'm sure I can stop the explosion and get Gork if I move fast enough.
No, you have to leave me. By the time you cancel the self-destruct, Gork will be long gone. Please, there isn't time to argue. It's down to me or the bomb designs, and, well, there's only one good choice there.
I've made my choice, and I'm getting you out of here.
Forget about me. Stop Gork. Keep the Empire from getting my designs. That's all that matters.
We'll track down that imp scum before he gets too far.
You can't know that for sure. And how many people might die in the meantime? Please, Lieutenant, don't let Gork escape just for me. Please don't do it.
Okay, so what is our choice here? Do we actually have a choice, or is it a facsimile? Perhaps it is. We will see in the next episode. So I will be ending this episode off here. I do apologize for the shorter episode, but I am a little bit short on time, as you can probably tell by the time in the top right of the screen here. But yes, hopefully, when I next record, which will definitely be tomorrow, I will be doing a lot of recording of Star Wars tomorrow, because I really want to get to level 55 before the experience bonus wears off. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.